It was more like your home. That's how I felt like being there. Just like, I was
Always want someone from Brooklyn. Nah, I'm just going to Brooklyn. One of the bums in Brooklyn. The borough of Fire. Borough of something. East New York? Where? It's 91 years ago. They might have changed it. Yeah, they might change the name. I live in Staten Island. No, I still work. I'm still there. I still do it. Yeah, my man had to go. I told him, I said, well, you're busy, you got to mute me.
They are.
Look at that. What is that, little propane?
Yes.
I want you in the picture. Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Come on, we want the sexy women in here. Come on.
They want my picture.
Yeah, come on.
Be serious.
But we're fine. We're either fine or we're serious.
Oh, I'm so proud.
There you go. All right. There we go. Precious off. There you go. Now, where are you living? This is all volunteers. All volunteers. Yeah, all volunteers. Yeah, we're going to think this. So volunteer work. I worked, I guess the day before, and when I go home on Saturday, I work Saturday night. I can squeeze this Friday. It's mostly retired guys on the B, and there's another it does now. It does, but only mostly on the Eastern Seaboard. It costs a lot of money to run this thing. It's out of the foundation. It's a foundation which is what about that. I mean, to move this thing, we having now Rhode Island, one Rhode Island, plus $48,000. So that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. That's for coming. That's for coming. Yankee fan? Come on down. If after you read that, I mean, that's just about the Trade Center, the original one. No worries. Over here, guys. Come on down. This is the first attack on the Trade Center. This one too. And she told me that I go, she's not going to this was really bad. This was terrible. You see here, this is an underground garage. It's 8 levels into the Trade Center. This is one, this move out 3 levels in the World Trade Center. It sent a lot of smoke up into the World Trade Center, the stuff, the building itself. It was okay staircases. It had freshwater staircases. That's how it's done. New Jersey got out of the street. We had probably 25 minutes. And of course, what happens when you open up a freshwater staircase? You open up all the doors. Right out. I've been in with the smoke. Well, the doors were open now. People got killed in here, and the terrorists seen on the national said, well, you guys tried to the idea with this one was that the theory was they could blow up the bottom and literally make it blow up. That was the idea. That's what they said before. They just said smart. Over here, these boards are target. Starting in 846, each attack, not just in New York City, but also in Pentagon and then as you guys walk around this way, behind here are going to be Exhbit. Some people survived. I mean, it's like a million stories. My own nephew, he He's 30 years old. You know, he just had his first recruiting job at the World Trade Center. He was his second week with this company. He's a prompt kid, always showing up early. And one morning he wakes up and he's starving. He drives in, gets out of his car. He plays a lot of in the Trade Center. He gets out, instead of going up to work, he goes out the door, goes down the block, goes into a bagel place and has a bagel. Get close to. He's got to get in there. Gets out, walks down the block, and sees the first plane go right over his head. And that killed most of the people in his office. So it's timing was everything. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thanks for coming, guys. I used to work before I became a fireman. I worked in the World Trade Center for 3 years. So when we finally got down there, my company, I worked that night before that day. When I finally got down there, I said, oh, I know where to go. I got out there, when we finally got down there, I stood there, and it was just a huge, massive pile of steel and rubber. That's it. That's the only thing that was up there. So anything I knew, didn't matter.
So you were there, huh?
Yeah, well, that afternoon, and then the fire department went on. They recalled everybody, so there were 12,000 firemen by the middle of the afternoon there. And then after the next day, they went on a 24 hours off schedule. So that meant 50% of the fire department was there. And then a couple of days later, they went to an ABC schedule, which was basically making 1/3 of the fire department there because the rest of the city was still working.
Right.
That day there was a fire. My company went to a fire in Brooklyn, and 3 children got killed. It was a normal day in the city. Nothing stopped. Car crashes and all sorts of stuff. And all this, what happens? 24 hours a day in the week.
Even speak your language.
Yeah, a lot of
Well, they knew a lot of places where the train stations, suburban train stations, right? Yeah. And late at night, there were cars parked in the parking lot where they should have been empty. Because people never came back to get their cars because they were dead.
Okay, Teresa, stay with us. We're going to look for that tape one more time. We're going to reroute the tape here and see if we can't see a plane. Here, we see it right now. We see a plane right now coming in and impacting on what will appear to be the north side of that tunnel. tower and hitting about 10 to 15 stories. Teresa, let me ask you to hang on with us for a second while I talk another gentleman who is my name is Richard Davis. Mr. Davis, good morning. This is where I've come from. I'm 59 on the fifth. Where are you? You're facing something other than tell me about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why you say during
Adjacent to my 11. Go ahead. Have time with me. Yes, little tip for me.
Do I take it in for you?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
You are coming, you can spend money, you can spend your language.
I never met Steve. We must have crossed paths. You know, but,
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a little steep for me. So I need.
I didn't know if you'd make it or not.
Yeah, I know. If I could try to do it, but it's a little tough. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, so I love the movies, quadrupling, TV,
That's Frank, you see, that's our president, that's Stephen's brother, one of his brothers. This we have the last Sunday in September every year. And it follows from Brooklyn, he ran through the tunnel over Manhattan.
We lead off the packet here with the motorcycles, and it's great. The motorcycles go through the tunnel, and then you come out, and there's all the guys with the flags, and all the pictures of the guys.
Yeah, like I worked the day before, but that day I stand with guys who lost their sons and stuff, guys I worked with. We have a banner for each guy, and we line the outside of the tunnel in our uniform with the banner, so as the people come out, and we do a procession at the end. And then the rest of it's have fun, you know.
Lieutenant Dan, band,
Yeah.
you know, so it's a big block party. It's a good day. Who was the priest name?
Father Judge.
He was the first one on the death certificates. He was giving somebody, one of the firemen, the last rites, and he got hit with a body.
Father Judge was he was a good guy for us. He came to all our things and he talked straight talk, no BS.
He was one of the guys. Yeah.
He would always tell you, like, you know, you want to make God laugh, tell him what you're going to do tomorrow. That was one of his expressions. But it was so true. But that's the way he spoke, you know. He embraced everybody, and he was just, you know, really, he was a great guy. That's Sally Silla, that's Stephen's wife, raised 7 kids on her own.
Yeah, every year there's all these soldiers and they're running and
Chanton, West Point guys.
See the guys come through with, you know, on the, this guy took 10 minutes to go from this wall to that wall 2 years ago.
These are all the
10
soldiers
minutes.
with the prosthetics.
You can see how hard it is for him to walk. Guys wrestle alligators, jump out of planes, you know, play golf with special chairs. I mean, you know.
You'll see that.
It's nice to give back to these kids and in Stephen
That's a
Silver's
great day to
name
go
and
down
the
to
fire
You gotta sign up
department.
ahead of time.
I mean, not only that,
Boston.
There was 2 cops
It
that
used
were
to be,
just shot.
and afterwards in
New
New York,
York,
where the street fair is, but now everything like this. One of the things I do is
this foundation picked up the
we gotta block
mortgages
everything off.
for the 2
Yeah,
cops.
but
They raised in 6 days, they raised $1 million and paid off their homes, both cops.
this guy over here,
Look at the chills.
Say, yeah.
And Steve Buscemi is big with the foundation.
that's taken in real time. There was a camera crew following these guys. He got hit, lost both his legs and an arm, and they're working on him, trying to save his life right there. And if you read his tattoo, he's had like 80-something operations and said, just you can't touch my tattoo. He's had skin grafts and multiple skin grafts and everything. His house is about a year old, and he got married. You know, so he's doing good. He came last year when they were out, I think it was around the Ohio area. He drove down to sign it. He couldn't make it the day that we're in his neck of the woods.
He lived though.
What?
He lived.
Yeah, no, like I say, he's got a house now. We got him in his house, I guess, about a year ago, and he's got, you know, he got married. These are a lot of the other guys. That's Joe. Joe plays golf. He's the golfer. Todd, the guy that just was talking, Todd, he's got 2 legs and an arm. One day I was at the foundation, stairs like this. You need to hand up this, take the guys on, you know, one side, wheelchair, and they call it following. The guy jumps off, good right arm. Post. He was up the stairs. I couldn't run up the stairs. Gets up, jumps back in his wheelchair, and he's down the hall. And some of the guys, you know, still psychologically really hurt. It's a tough. It doesn't go away.